Hello, everyone. I decided to post this video because no one is talking about this, but I think it's pretty interesting. Um, I recently came across a video that after Hulk Hogan passed away, stated in the title that it was Hulk versus Kamala Harris. And I thought, well, they must be doing a deep fake and putting her face on there and it's a big joke or whatever. But no, there actually is a Kamala from back in the 80s, who was a professional wrestler, and his real name was James Harris. So I thought that is too much of a coincidence. So I'm just going to look into him a little bit, and I looked him up, and I'm going to show you what I found. So when I was looking at his background, this is what, oops, I'm sorry, this is what came up. So here he is. This is Kamala. And this was a professional wrestler. This was a photo from 2009. Okay, and he has since passed away. But if you notice, his real name is James Arthur Harris, last name Harris. So now you have Kamala Harris. So I thought that's pretty interesting. So then I look at his personal life, and his personal life says that he wrote an autobiography, and the autobiography was called Kamala Speaks. And if you remember, one of her famous quotes was always, I'm speaking, right? Kamala would say, I'm speaking. So then I was thinking of the video that went viral for Derek Johnson, who was saying that President Trump does a lot of comms. And one of the things that he kept saying during his campaign, and even now, he says, Kamala, nobody knows her last name. No one knows her last name, so we have to say Kamala. And I always thought that was a little odd, um, but we just laugh it off and whatever. But now I'm starting to think, well, who knew this wrestler? They knew him by Kamala, but not necessarily by his last name, Harris. So I just think that it's a very odd coincidence, if indeed it is. So then she wrote a book. She wrote a book called 107 Days. And there is a figure that his name is, well, he goes by 107. And with that, he would post a lot of Q posts and different things. He actually presented the fact that she has a book out called 107 Days, and 107 kind of goes with 107. So I just thought that this whole thing was pretty interesting, to say the least. So I started getting skeptical that Kamala Harris may be a real person. I did look at her Wikipedia page, and what it says about her is that her father's name was Donald J. Harris, and her mother was Shyamala Gopala, and it's GOP, Allah. So again, it's just very interesting. Just wanted to throw it out there, get your thoughts because no one is talking about this, and I've been the only one talking about it, and I kept waiting for somebody to say something, and no one has. So I'm just putting it out there. Curious to see what your comments are and what you think. All right. Thank you.